Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. And even if it's a universe of Chinese, we're still in the reality. So there is currently a helicopter flying over. So I hope you're not disturbed from that sound. Oh, we are going to have a special edition in August to talk about the two characters today, and they are all made up with combining this character, sheng, which originally means life, but can be applied multitudes of ways, and some other characters in next to it. So sheng qian is today's special expression. And sheng we already talked about is a plant planted in soil. So that's a definition of being alive, right? So it's something growing in the ground. Qian has two parts. The top portion is food symbol. Food. Okay, not food. Okay, food. So we have hand symbol, oftentimes like a 3-finger hand symbol. So here is toe, 3-toe food symbol. It somehow got abstracted into this almost like a cactus looking shape, right? But you can see this is the big toe, and then connected to the arch or the sole portion of the foot. And then these are the other toes. I don't know why it got abstracted to that, but that's our foot symbol. And by foot itself, it oftentimes means stop walking, because we have a walking symbol that has that, but have a motion, like progressing through space. That's walking. Even if both foot, whether it's walking or not walking, you need to involve your foot function, right? But just by foot itself, without the walking, moving through space symbol, will mean actually stop walking. Okay, so stop walking, and then the bottom is our boat symbol. So boat symbol is a visual representation of this is the head or the bowl of the boat, and then these are the seats or the cedars for paddlers on that boat. So you can picture it as a kayak thing, and then you have like a 2-seat kayak over here, and in the middle there's a section separate the two paddlers on the boat. So it's a visual representation of boat. So we have the boat and stop sign. Boat have we can view this as almost like a stop sign. Like it sounds like a zhi, that means stop right there. And then we have the boat, zhou. So the boat is stopped in there. So suspending the movement of boat in the middle of water. I guess it's not an easy thing to do. So this boat stopping somehow got converted to before. So I guess the reason for the boat to stop is because there are other boats in front of the boat, and there's some kind of, just like the air control tower to direct the traffic in the air. I would imagine ancient times in canals, there are such traffic control office to direct which boat. It's which boat's turn to move forward. So when a boat is stopped, that means there are other boats ahead of it. So it has to stop at that time. So therefore, this boat stopping before became this indirect way to say something is in front of it. Some other boat is in front of it. Therefore, this boat has to stop. So that becomes qian. That means before, like something is spatially before it. But now when it paired with life, life means that things are alive, right? Are growing plant growing in the soil. And then when we say before, do you think it's spatially or temporally? This is temporal sense of before this living thing is still alive. So actually this before means before death of this living thing. But somehow Chinese got this twist of logic. We should actually replace sheng qian with zi qian. That means it's before the death. That's somebody was still alive. But I guess 死, this death, is not a pleasant thing to hear or to use in language, in day-to-day usage, right? Just like in English, we don't use die, we use pass away, or other euphemism. So Chinese don't like to use 死前, so we switch out. We use the 生. We use the 生 in place of 死 to mean actually this is when that person is alive. That's before the death of that person, when that person is still alive. So that's an interesting use of euphemism, I guess, because logically it doesn't make sense. We cannot see it as a 生前, like before somebody was born. It's not like that. It actually means before that person passed away. So it's definitely 死前, but because of 死, we don't like it, so we switch out to a positive meaning, which is 生前. 生前. I create this English word. I don't know if there is such an English. I mean, I checked in the dictionary. There's no such English word. We have posthumous, meaning after somebody died, right? Somebody still have influence after the passing away. So this posthumous means after death, right? So 生前 actually means before death. So I'm thinking, okay, if posthumous means after death, then prehumous must mean before death, but there is no such concept in English. So I guess we don't really talk about people by telling them there is a point in life down the road that you're going to pass away, and we're just saying like right now you're living your prehumous life, which we all are. So therefore there's no need for a creation of prehumous, because nobody want to be used this word on, right? So but this 生前 is a Chinese way to say when somebody was still alive, he would do so and so, he or she would do so and so. So this 生前 means when they were still alive. It's a memory. It can point to the time to imagine a time when they were still around. So that's called 生前 in Chinese. So corresponding to prehumous. So I'm just showing you somebody jumping off ground in front of this value. And I think this is a good, lively gesture to show what's a privilege to jump off, just temporarily jump off in the mid-air, be captured in this frame, to be alive, to show that you're part of nature, you're jumping off, you have your own energy, you have your own motion, your own things going on, and that's what you can actually do, physically possible in this particular time and space. And that's your prehumous, 生前, what it can do, right? So I guess the lesson, if we want to go to a moral lesson level, is yeah, we are all living our prehumous life right now. So how to spend each day? All right, catching the currency of thinking by one more today with Sophie. See you another day.